at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. His side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. Along the opposing sideline, head coach of the Lions, Dan Campbell. These guys also on the losing end of their opener, so we're going to see who's able to avoid that 0-2 start here. Kate Scott alongside my partner Brock Heward. Cairo Santos to get this one started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They go play action with Goff. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who were hurt and trying to...
Goff has it knocked out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. 30 into the red zone. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Raymond on the return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stops, but can track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Goff. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Lions ready for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. So outruns their offense for the first time this game. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams. Coming out throwing is Williams. Finds him over the middle.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
Off the play fake, Williams. Shovel pass complete. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now. An offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
Collects this at the 35. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On first down, it's gone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Goff now on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Intended for
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First down throw by Williams. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions offense returning to the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. pocket beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to go. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Now 3rd and 5.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped real shy of that 1st down marker. On a yard. That means 4th down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's all hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Connection made to Raymond. And he's close, but he did not get there. He is out of bounds just shy. They're turning this over on downs. And they'll watch him go out a ways from that marker, partner. That's a turnover on downs. The Bears and Rome Odunze headed back out on offense. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
The tackle by Jack Campbell.
On play action, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
Williams to throw on 3rd. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down.
covered by Brian Brown.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Williams throwing on 4th. That one's nabbed by Komet. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 25-yard
Draw
line.
down. This is Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Williams. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Free play here, let's see what he does. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 1st down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. From the red zone now. Looking way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Out of the end zone.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Williams from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And he could have a free play here. Complete right side. Burton has it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A fresh set of downs for him now after the defense jumped. 1st down, Williams to throw. And he takes this in. racing them to the halftime locker room. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Lions nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over first.
Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Goff off the play action. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're moving out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Throwing is gone. That one complete to St. Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
12 yards.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
First down.
There's Goff on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Williams. A gain of 4.
Again, Goff.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. That's to Laporta again. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We enjoyed it so much last week, the EA folks said, hey, come back, let's do it again. So here we are, week 2. Let's get after it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Lambeau Field in Green Bay, the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's the veteran, Austin Eckler. Well done here, it's a touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Jaylen Warren. This'll wind up a touchdown. The Steelers, looking for a 2-0 start, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And here it's Tua hooking up with his main man, Jalen Waddle. A nice throw here, 20 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins with the lead at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin. Fox now to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Williams on first down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action here with Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Deep behind 5. Oh, the ball is out. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up. Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special. They'll send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Williams on the play action. Connects on the crosser. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. He slated downs to approach here from the 40. Toss play, Swift. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Lions will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
They've got first down from the 31. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And this has become must-score territory now every time out since they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 37.
From the 37. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team on the field. Jack Fox will kick it away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Here's Swift to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground. Right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, gone. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Off to the air now. It's to Williams over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Goff back to throw. It's on target to Williams. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another deep.
On 1st down, it's Goff. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
At the Bears 20.
And again, here's Goff. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A gain of 4 yards.
They motion a receiver left.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Throw again. Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 14, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. This throw is caught. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions make it an 18-point game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
At the 48-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. And they make the stop. We're going to say them at the 37-yard line. A fifth defensive back into the game for the Lions. Third down coming.
And it's third down.
Williams from the gun. The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Brings up fourth down.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they'll hold their lead at 18.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Yet another grab for Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Gain of 7 brings up second down at the 48-yard line.
Motion man sent left. From the 48. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third.
Yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 33.
Goff on first and 10. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Ross St. Brown. 16 more yards. That's enough.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.